one game we lost at home or drew at home. So there's a Mohnbagan tent, the old tent where we used to go and change and stuff. वो tent बज रहा है बाहर से, bam 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 पत्थर, and I was 17. And I was like, ये क्या हो रहा है? Like we are the topmost players. How are we not safe? Why can't we go out for 1 hour? We're sitting there. You can't watch a game like this. हाँ ठीक है, ऐसा ही होना चाहिए था. ये नहीं कहता कोई नहीं ऐसा. No, you're gonna watch game like this. Either you're like wow or. So the opinions of football fans are never going to be a sane, normal one. Always comes extreme opinions. Kit le aana bhul gaye. We played in the white sandals, you know. It was so funny. After the game, we had such a laugh कि तू ऐसा लग रहा था, तू ऐसा लग रहा था, तेरे यहाँ फटा हुआ था. And when I think about those days, it was amazing. Yeah.
Do you think that children from lesser privileged homes have a burning desire?
In my sport, the rate of kids coming and making it big from an affluent background is rare.
Do you want your son to be a footballer too?
Oh, I can't say that on camera. My wife will kill me. I don't think there is anything that teaches a kid more than sports. I think it's the most holistic teacher in the world.
Political parties haven't approached you to join them?
Few of them have, and I've politely said them.
How do you deal with this fame when people, come and ask you, can we get clicked? Like, does it bother you sometimes when you're having a bad day?
सच बोलूं या झूठ बोलूं?
दोनों बोल दीजिए.
सच बात ये है कि
हम एडिट नहीं करते तो दोनों ले जाएंगे.
सच बात ये है कि
Namaste, Jai Hind. You're watching or listening to another edition of the ANI podcast with Smita Prakash. Today, my guest is the football legend Sunil Chhetri. Chhetri received the Arjuna Award in 2011 for his outstanding sporting achievement, the Padma Shri Award in 2019, and in 2021, he received the Khel Ratna Award. And then suddenly, Chhetri announced his retirement from all forms of international football in 2024 June, playing his last match for India against Kuwait. In this podcast, we discussed his sporting life, but the conversation that my colleague Naman and I had with Sunil is about what makes Sunil Chhetri the person he is. His life is such an inspiration. The zeal, the childlike exuberance he displays when talking about the game, about his training, all this and more. This has been one of the most enjoyable conversations that I have had in the 2 years of filming the ANI podcast with Smita Prakash. Thank you, Sunil. I have your permission to address you by your first name.
Please.
So thank you so much for coming to the podcast. And I genuinely appreciated that you left the beautiful environment of Bangalore and you have come here to Bengaluru before I get trolled for calling the wrong name. And you've come to Delhi and the grey skies. Not the grey skies of London, not the cloudy skies, but this polluted, poisonous skies of Delhi. And as a sportsman, I think you'll empathize that this is so harmful, especially for children, for sportsmen, sports girls, to not be able to go out and not be able to, play the sport, not do your training. It's such a terrible period, during this period. So I genuinely appreciate you coming out here.
thank you so much for having me. I was about to say something funny, but then you added on that the kids cannot go out, and it's a shame.
Yeah.
And I know all of us in Delhi who stay here are responsible, and I hope we find a solution soon.
Yeah. And Bangalore, when you come to Delhi, what is your first thing that comes that I'm coming home, or is Delhi home?
My childhood memories. No, now Bangalore is home. Yeah, because it's been 12 years now I'm in Bangalore. But Delhi is where my parents are. Delhi is my childhood. Delhi is schooling. Delhi is where all the hard work and the difficult time of venturing out, thinking what I'm going to do in my life happened. So yeah, Delhi is where I used to travel in DTC and Blue Line. So Delhi is something which is very dear to me.
It's the place where you dreamt you'd be a football player. Was it Delhi or somewhere else?
It was here, but to be honest, I never dreamt that I'm going to be a professional player. कभी जहन में था ही नहीं, क्योंकि there was उस टाइम पे ये पता नहीं था कि कैसे वहाँ तक पहुँचना है. तो जब आपको रास्ता पता नहीं होता तो ड्रीम भी थोड़ी धुंधली सी होती है. I was playing because I was good at it. My then ultimate dream was कैसे न कैसे इंडिया खेल लूँ and I'll get to St. Stephen's, as a lot of youngsters at that time wanted to. I wasn't a topper in my school. 70% odd आ जाते थे, which wasn't enough to get into Stephens. So I was told कि अगर आप इंडिया खेल लो,
Huh.
then you might get a chance of getting into Stephens. That was an ultimate dream at that time.
The school. That you-
APS. I was in IE public school.
So
then I,
is the thing that I wanted to. I'm from APS.
Is
too.
it?
Yeah.
lovely, amazing.
Huh. So I very rarely meet with people. I mean, there are many, of course, who
Yes.
are famous, but good to know. So who was your sports coach? I wonder whether we had the same one. Rajpal sir?
Rajpal sir, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, he was a boss.
Yes.
There were different coaches, but
What
he was
did he call you?
He used to call me Chetri.
Chetri.
Even
I
then,
was
yeah.
called Rao.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was mine.
Yeah.
He never called anybody by
Yes.
their first name.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
I was always, Rao.
Yeah. Bhari आवाज, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
क्या है? खाना आ गया नहीं आई?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, he was there. Yeah, good to know that.
Yeah. So did you go to like in the morning? Did you go for?
Yeah. OP Sharma sir was there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm forgetting other names. They were all there.
Which house were you in?
I was in Nehru. Nehru House?
Nehru House.
The best house.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
so let me tell you about Nehru House. I mean, of course, I'm much older than you, but when I was in school, Nehru House was pathetic in sports. We had never won anything.
We had changed it.
Yeah, so let me tell. No, I changed it.
Okay.
Okay, this is way back. I'm talking about the 80s. And it was like, when her sporting event mein we are last,
Yeah.
It was Shivaji House or Pratap.
Yeah.
They used to get all the thing
Yeah.
and we used to be called कि तुम debating कर लो.
Yeah.
तुम्हारे बस की नहीं है sports. And for me that was a red flag. And I used to be told कि you madrasi, like no chance. Maths पढ़ लो या
Yeah,
ये कुछ
yeah,
कर लो.
yeah.
There's no way. And it used to really bother me. And then in one meeting, and even the teachers who were in charge of our house, they were very nerdy kind of
Yeah,
teachers.
yeah.
So हम लोग ने बोला, I'm sorry viewers, I know Sunil is the boss, but I have to share
No,
this with you.
please.
So we were told that Nehru House sports नहीं करेगा. So I told the teacher that कितना और sports day में we are going to be the last in this.
Yeah. Participation.
हाँ, participation certificate या फिर march past में ज़्यादा
Yeah,
से
yeah,
ज़्यादा,
yeah, yeah.
So I said no, we have to. So we really worked. It took 2 years
Yeah.
of training really hard and going after Rajpal sir and saying that please, train us. And I was like this thin person,
Yeah.
Vegetarian, and he used to say anda kha ke aaya kar.
Yeah.
And I used to say, I don't care. And so I played every sport for the sake of my house.
Yeah.
And it took 2 years. The sports captain was from Nehru House then.
Nice.
And the year the sports captain was from Nehru House, I became the school captain. I became prefect. And it was only because of sports.
Lovely.
It was only because I was told, nahi kar sakte tum.
Amazing.
Did that happen with you in sports that you can't do this, so you did it? Like a
not-
red flag?
Not in the school, because right from when I can remember, I was pretty good at sports. मेरी स्टोरी आपसे थोड़ी उल्टी है
हाँ.
कि आप डिबेट नहीं कर सकते हो, आप पढ़ाई में अच्छे नहीं हो, आप मैथ्स में अच्छे नहीं हो, तो अच्छा स्पोर्ट्स ही खेल लो. Little bit like that. Our batch did not spend too much time on studying. So we were always on the ground, on the pitch. We weren't bunking, if kids are listening. So we did all right in sports. We had quite a dominance.
So no classes.
Less classes. There were some teachers. I think what I realize now is there are some teachers who had the power of keeping us in the class, which wasn't
Yeah.
easy. The mind was already wondering कि बाहर ही रहना है because we were in sports. But there were some teachers who were magical, who could make a subject more interesting. Because at the end of the day, आप कोई भी हो, अगर कुछ interest करेगा आपको, आप वहाँ जाओगे. A lot of kids who bunk is because their interest lies of what they want to do outside.
You didn't bunk, huh?
I said I didn't.
Were you famous
Well,
in school?
I'm sure Ridge Road से तो सब लोग जाते
बाहर
हैं.
नहीं गए.
हाँ.
बाहर नहीं गया, but yes, we were already allowed couple of classes to be outside to play because we were in the school team. उसके बाद कभी कभी 2 क्लास ऊपर 2 क्लास नीचे होता रहता. Yeah, but I think, as I said, a few teachers made it really interesting, the classes. तो उन्होंने जो पढ़ाया वो याद रह गया.
What did you play in school?
Football, cricket. That was the main. Volleyball. The main sports I used to play.
We'll come to cricket. I just want to ask, were you famous in school? How did you deal with that tension if you were famous in school?
I think I was fairly famous but because now I know what fame actually means. So when I compare it, I always say I was all right. But at that time, I used to feel, wow, this is unbelievable.
So girlfriends happened because of sports?
No, not at the time. I was famous for sports. I wasn't good looking. So there was a segregation. There were a lot of boys
Yeah.
who were, the ones who play guitar, the ones who are really tall and handsome. They're the ones who got a lot of female attention. We were of the other attention that we were good at sports. There's always segregation in school, So we weren't. I wasn't in that group of the tall, good-looking, nice, well-spoken, articulate. I wasn't one of them. I was more rash, and so.
Why didn't you try for NDA with your dad also?
Oh, I really wanted to.
You wanted to?
Oh, I really wanted to.
Everybody in APS
yes,
wants to go
I
to
really
NDA.
wanted to. But then you know what happened? I think after some time I got scared. I think when the Kargil war was happening, there were few martyrs who were from our school, and their parents came, and that memory will never go out of my head.
Yes.
And then after, when I was supposed to go and give the ND exams, it always played in my head that, do I really have it in me? Because it's real. It's not a movie where a movie is made and the guy goes and he sacrifices his life. This was happening real at real time in our school.
Yeah.
There were seniors. Couple of them were just 5-6 years elder to us. So you could hear the stories and you thought. So when my time came of giving ND exams, the written exams, I was scared. I actually asked myself, do you really have it in you?
Yeah, so the last time I went to APS was an old students meet, and when I went out there, it was I think it wasn't just an old students meet, but it was also some others had come in. It was that. And when I went in, I saw pictures on the wall of people who were from my batch, a little junior to me, Kargil martyrs, and I saw parents of parents who I had seen during our sports days.
Wow.
During our sports day wala event, they used to come for their children.
Yeah.
They were being honored by the principal because those children had died in the Kargil war. That was the last time I went, because it was scary that so many of your classmates had passed away and died in action. I mean, the Indian Army doesn't use the word martyrs, so maybe I used wrong. It was who were brave hearts who died in action, but sacrificed their lives, and it's a different kind of a feeling.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it, when I read that you were from Army Public School, then I realized where a lot of your Desh Bhakti comes so naturally to you. It's not something which you've grown up with it. You've grown up in a cantonment life. You've grown up in.
Yeah.
So
that's in me. Yeah.
It's your skin.
Yes, and because my dad, my uncles, mamas, and everyone were in army at the time, it was a but obvious kind of a path that mujhe bhi ye banna hai. And but in between I realized it's not easy, because you always thought physically fit hona hai, thoda padhai karna hai, thoda smart hona hai, ye hai wo hai, ND exam dena ho jayega. But then when these things happen, you realize this is real. And to my fortune, right after class 12th, I got a call from Mohan Bagan, and my professional journey started. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done.
So was it football that you wanted always? Did you think of cricket?
I did not know. No, I love football more. I'm not sure whether I was that good in cricket. I played it because I enjoyed it, but I wasn't. There is some burning sensation which happens when you play a specific sport. For me, that was always football. At the school level, go
You
on.
have just been told that you used to play cricket a lot.
Yeah,
first class
I used
cricket.
to. I used to enjoy it. At that time, at that level, I was good at it. But then football was always.
घर पे क्या था? Pressure था कभी that cricket खेलना है या?
I have the best upbringing. Man. My mother always used to tell me.
Both of them were sports persons,
Yes,
right?
My father was absent because of him being in army.
But he played in the army.
Yeah. Man, for me, घर पे था, जो भी करो दिल से करो, and you don't have to lie to us. So I was enjoying, because I could see what was happening in the neighborhood. कि बाकी दोस्तों को फोर्स किया जा रहा है कि ये करो वो करो. हमें कभी फोर्स नहीं किया घर पे. जो करना है करो, बस दिल से करो. So in return, what my mom got was, we were always, if I wanted to watch television, I was watching television. If I wanted to go and play, I was going and play. If I wanted to study, I was studying. There was no. She gave me the ownership right when I was really young. She's like, don't lie to me. Just do whatever you want, but do it properly.
That's kind of rare, no?
I know. I know, and even at that time, I realized it. But at that time, you don't have a profound mind to think and analyze or see the philosophical part of it. At that time, I used to laugh at my friends. You know, किताब खोल लिया, but टीवी के बारे में सोच रहे हो, टीवी देख रहे हो, पर खेलने के बारे में सोच रहे हो, डाइनिंग टेबल पे हो, पढ़ाई के बारे में सोच रहे हो, वगैरह वगैरह. I never had to go through it. I was doing exactly what I wanted.
But you also need parental encouragement because getting into sports, like I played, when you're doing inter-school, then you do zones, then you go to inter-zonal. But जब आप वो state level के लिए select हो जाते हो और वो state level पे जाना पड़ता है, that means you need a lot of parental support. You
Yeah.
need financial support.
Yeah.
At what point of time was it some kind of a hurdle? कि हाँ, my parents can't afford to do this for me. I will need a scholarship. I will need help.
I think my mom and dad, especially my mom, because I think she was oblivious to all these things. I don't think she took the pressure that like I'm a parent now. I've got a lot of parent friends. I don't think my mom took that kind of pressure. क्या करेगा, क्या बनेगा, क्या बात है. She just, I think we were living at the moment. We're just living कि हाँ आज हो गया, today was good. I think more, the thinking part was done more by my father, who was away and who will come couple of months in a year and he'll ask stuff and he'll ask me, what are you doing, what do you think.
He was in non-family always.
He was what?
In non-family stations.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said he used to come.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Majority of the times, yes. He was in Kashmir, he was in Kargil, like that. So when he came, there were semi-serious questions about what are you going to do. But at home with my mom, we never thought, which career path you are good at, how much you're going to make, nothing. We're just living. Me, my mom and sister, we were just living. And as I said, thankfully, at the right time, which is after class 12th, I got to Mohun Bagan. And then I could see what can I earn, what is this and what and that. So the pressure didn't mount as much. But घर पे कभी था ही नहीं मॉम को मेरे को या मुझे या बंधु को मेरी बहन को कि क्या करना क्या नहीं. We're just living.
But it was so early in life that you got picked
Yes.
by Mohun Bagan.
Yes.
Did you realize कि ये इतनी बड़ी चीज़ है?
Not until I reached there. And even when I got a call from Mohun Bagan. They saw me in Durand Cup. I played Durand Cup in Delhi for a local team called City FC. उन्होंने देखा मेरे को मैं दिल्ली में हूँ मुझे
दिल्ली में
तो मुझे देखा उन्होंने कहा कि we like you and you got to come to Calcutta. I was 17 at the time. 12th का रिजल्ट अभी भी आया था. मैं गया ट्रेन में गया मैं and I was so happy that I got a call from Mohun Bagan. There's an academy there where I could go and stay a couple of years and then who knows where I can land up. In my head, I wasn't thinking Mohun Bagan, the club. I was thinking academy बुलाया because they used to call a lot of kids for academy. जब मैं वहाँ गया मेरे दिमाग में मेरे जहन में ये है कि मुझे academy जाना है. But at that time, my then coach Subhadra Bhattacharya, who is my Sasurji now, he saw a few of us. He took trials and he liked something. He saw something, but he didn't tell me. So मैं जब ट्रायल दे रहा था 3-4 दिन के बाद भी उन्होंने मुझे रख लिया. बाकियों को छोड़ दिया, मुझे रख लिया. I thought ठीक है, जो उनके मेन प्लेयर्स है वो आए नहीं है. And just to fill numbers, he's keeping me. So I didn't know why he had kept me. And then one more week of trials and then he asked me to call my father. Because I was 17 and I couldn't sign any contract. I didn't know that again. जब मेरे डैड आ गए, old school times जहाँ बच्चों को बताते नहीं कि तुम कितने अच्छे हो टाइप्स, तो ऐसे ही माहौल था वहाँ पर. So when my dad came and the next day, first day my dad saw me in training and the next day they called me and my dad in the office and they offered me the contract. And I was like, good, उन्होंने बताया नहीं कि आपका ट्रायल मेन टीम के लिए हो रहा है because that much of pressure would have, दिमाग कहीं और ही चले जाता फिर. And then I signed the contract and I think after that is when my hard work started. Because till then I was just chilling. दिल्ली से गया हूँ, एकेडमी के लिए बुलाया, प्रेशर नहीं है, खेल रहा हूँ, जो करना है, जो मर्जी कर रहा हूँ.
And your dad was okay with it कि कॉलेज नहीं जाएगा?
It was Mohun Bagan. If it was something else, then it was Mohun Bagan.
He understood the...
anyone, man. It was and still is the biggest club in the country.
Yeah.
These things only happen in dreams.
Yeah.
That's true for a guy who never went to an academy, who had no formal education about football, never went to nothing. So for me to get a contract was one of those things where I give it to my luck. I generally don't believe in luck, but those are the times where I was like, wow, this is fortunate. But signing the contract was one thing, which I was fortunate. Then my hard work started, because it's one thing to get to the club, but it's second thing to adjust to it, to understand what the pressure is about, to live alone in Calcutta.
You stayed in a dormitory or something?
We stayed in a mess. It was called Mohun Bagan Mess. A lot of youngsters used to stay there. A lot of senior players used to stay in their own apartments. But a lot of youngsters used to stay at that mess, the very famous Mohun Bagan Mess. A lot of top players have stayed there.
Are you in touch with some of those players you used to play with at that time?
Few of them, yes. But because I'm a fossil, I've been playing for 24 years. Few of them, and whenever I meet, I'm always cordial. We always have fun discussing about those times.
Is it difficult, like seniors or juniors में बहुत फर्क होता है ना, the housing, the food, the attention.
Yeah.
हाँ, तो उस time to
No.
did you feel
No, it was normal.
going from home, you're just 17?
I felt that, but I didn't feel कि ये segregation क्यों है. And you know, I just hope people don't take me wrong, but abhi when I see we talk about everything should be equal and we should treat sports में अभी भी है वो इतना extreme नहीं है, but the dressing room tells you that you're a youngster. There's a different way you got to behave. There are seniors, there are rules. It's not on your face rules, but it's an undercurrent rule, and everyone adheres to it. We did it. It was a little bit more stronger then. Senior बैठे हुए हैं, उस टेबल पे नहीं बैठना है. Seniors बैठे हुए हैं तो वेट करना है. Stuff like that.
It happens here. Does it happen abroad too?
Everywhere. Sports everywhere.
Like, everywhere.
It has the intensity has gone down.
हाँ.
थोड़ा तहजीब, आप क्या सोच रहे हो, आपको फ़र्क पड़ रहा है नहीं पड़ रहा है, थोड़ा तेज नहीं बोलना है, क्या पता उसको बुरा लग जाए, ये चीज़ें आ गई हैं अब, even in sports culture, and you can be in any side whether it's good or not. But at that time, the segregation was very distinct. कि that's seniors and you're juniors. For example, अगर आपको फिजियो के रूम में जाना है, कुछ हो गया आपको, you want to get checked by the doctor or physio, you can't just go in. आप जाओगे, देखोगे कोई सीनियर नहीं है, फिर आप फिजियो को पकड़ोगे कि जब भी वक्त हो मुझे बुला लेना, फिर आप जाओगे. But the thing is, now we all do awe.
Yeah.
You know, at that time this was normal.
Yeah.
You are a youngster, you got to be in the line. Your time will come. You
Yeah.
can't. Before that, I don't know if the youngsters are going to like this, but we used to clean seniors' boot. So now when I say it, people might think, wow, कैसे करा रहे थे ये? But it was normal at that time. Some of our juniors were cleaning boots of the seniors. हमसे पहले भी करके गए थे, हम कर रहे थे, and I think मेरे आने के 5 साल के बाद वो बंद हो गया अब. I'm not a big fan of this, so अच्छा हुआ ये बंद हो गया. But the other things, which is understanding कि आपका dressing room में जगह कहाँ है, it's still there. And
और खाना?
we eat together.
Did you like the food in a mess?
No. First, no. I was really pampered at home. माँ के हाथ का जो, you know. But then it took time.
What was माँ का हाथ का खाना at that
Oh,
time?
anything she made was amazing, man. The rajma. At that time, I was a non-vegetarian, so the mutton she used to make, anything my mom made was absolutely brilliant. So yeah, अभी भी जब वो आती हैं, मैं उनको तकलीफ देता हूँ कि ये बना दीजिए प्लीज. 2-3 गालियाँ देती हैं, पर बना देती हैं. And yeah.
The reason I'm asking about food so much for players is because now everybody knows ये खाना चाहिए, you should have supplements, you should have calcium होना चाहिए, फलाना होना चाहिए and all that. My son played football and he was this lean, thin, and everybody used to say that अंडा चिकन नहीं खिलाते हो तो इसीलिए वो इतना पतला है, वो नहीं खेल पाएगा, sportsman नहीं बनेगा. And then when he used to go abroad, I used to look, and when I went for one of his international matches and I saw the American players, they are so big, burly. They looked, compared to the Indian team, they looked like, at least 10 years older. They were so much, and our team lost so badly. And I was like, and the Indian kids, उन्होंने free soda देखा. I'm not naming the soda, but
got mesmerized.
They were so mesmerized कि जितना मर्जी पीना है पी लो. And the coach kept telling them, मत करो, you have a game. But they were like, free में मिल रहा है, ketchup भर के they were eating because they'd never seen free. I'm talking about years ago, 15 years ago probably.
So I think the problem was not the non-veg. The problem was lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's same. But अभी बहुत कम हो गया because now the good part of social media is this, that you have knowledge in abundance. If you find the right channels, you can know right thing, what works for you. I think the players now, as compared to what I was when I was 16, they are much more knowledgeable. They have much more avenues to take knowledge from, and which is good. You don't have to go crazy about it, but taking the right information from wherever you can, it's good. And a lot
So
of,
when did you get like a nutritionist?
it took time.
Or when did you learn? Because in your time, when you
Yes.
started, there
Oh, I
wasn't
was
so
eating-
much information.
I was one of those kids. I was eating anything and everything. Yeah, but slowly. I think the first time when I went abroad is when my eyes opened a little bit. Then I came back. Then as you graduate and you become a little bit more better player, and also things in Indian sport changed. We started getting nutritionists. We started getting information, and then slowly and steadily we started applying ourselves properly. And the best thing about food is, Smitaji, that once you apply yourself properly and once you start getting result, you cannot go back. Once you start eating well, it takes time for anyone who has not been eating well to eat well. But if done for a long time, and when you see the dividends, you cannot unsee it. Then you will not go back to, if you are a sports person, because to eat well, to sleep at the right time, to do everything in a monotonous way every day, you need a target. Otherwise, why will you do it? Being lazy is easy. Eating whatever you want is lucrative. Having sugar is nice. Having junk food gives you a nice feeling. So if you don't want to do all these things, and if you don't have a target, or if you don't have something to achieve, it'll be difficult. That's the reason why I'm 40, and all my 40-year friends from school look different.
Yeah.
They're doing great in their own careers.
Nobody can imagine that you're 40. No.
But I'm saying all
You
those
look 20 years younger, right?
No, but all those friends of mine, they're doing great thing in different
Sure.
spheres of their lives. But physically,
Huh.
there is a huge difference because of all these things.
Huh.
Because for them, when I tell them, and they know what I do, but when I tell them, 6 baje उठ जाओ, 10 baje सो जाओ, ये मत खाओ, वो मत खाओ, ये मत खाओ, they'll do for 2 days, 3 days. But it is not attractive. Eating boiled food is not attractive.
Yeah.
Not eating when you shouldn't eat is not attractive.
Is it one life hai na yaar?
And you know what? Now because I'm 40, I said, do it. जो तेरे मन में है कर, खुश रहे. थोड़ा अपने सेहत का ख्याल रख. ज़्यादा ही मत कर, ज़्यादती मत कर. थोड़ा हो सके तो स्पोर्ट्स खेल या जिम जा. थोड़ा वॉक कर. When I was 30, 35, I was very rigid.
Fanatic.
Yeah, what the hell? Why did this? Why the ये मत कर? But now when I'm 40, I look at life in a different manner. And I said, तेरे को जो सही लगे कर, खुश रहे, पर ज़्यादती मत कर.
Have you become like your dad? Now that you have become a dad.
My mom and my wife tell me that slowly few things make them think that I resemble my father, which I'm really proud of.
No, in the sense that your dad told you कि जो भी कर सही कर and do
Yes,
it in.
yes.
So have you become that?
I want to be. My kid is 1 year, 2 months. Right now, he doesn't understand what I say. So when he starts understanding, I'll try to be a good example.
So coming back to this thing that you're saying that okay, this was your goal, and that to achieve that you needed the discipline to come to that,
Yeah.
like whether it is food or whether it is sleeping on time and things like that. तो वो mind में वो था तो say goal is a wrong word to say, but वो था ना कि I want to get
Yes.
here.
Yes.
So when did that come in?
It came slowly, Smitaji. I can't pinpoint one single day, but right from when I went, as I said, first abroad when I went, because the moment I went to Coventry for trials, that was the first time I went for trials. Then you suddenly see what players are eating there. You suddenly see how they are taking care of themselves. And then I came back. Then slowly, information started coming to India. So then you start reading about it. So for example, now today a young kid can spend half an hour and make a sheet of what Djokovic, Ronaldo, LeBron James, Messi, let's say Chetri, Virat eats. They will have in the sheet exactly what we eat.
Really?
Yeah, because you can go to internet and you can find out.
Okay.
The information is there. So now he will not be. Okay, let me break it down like.
बीच में एक समोसा sneak in कर लिया.
No, he can,
Yeah.
but he will know it's wrong. Right now, the problem is not the information. People might still go and eat something which is not good for them, but they will know it's not good.
But when you were playing, you didn't know.
No. There was no, first of all, there was no knowledge. Second of all, awareness. Third of all, the pressure. Pressure is important. So, for example, now, if he comes to my team, he's a young guy from Delhi, did well, comes to BFC. Now, he is accustomed to having, let's suppose, I don't want to name a food because people X food, which is not healthy, and he wants to eat the X food. He will not see on the table, and then probably he looks up to a Gurpreet or he looks up to a Rahul BK. He will see what are they having, and then he'll be under pressure. अरे ये खा के ऐसा खेल रहे हैं. Then he will not have it. Slowly that food will go away from his system. So, not that he didn't have the information before,
Yeah.
but then now the more higher you go in sports,
वो उल्टा peer pressure हो गया ना.
Yes.
When you were growing up, the peer pressure probably would have been कि आ जा एक और बियर ले ले, आ जा एक सिगरेट पी ले.
बियर तो नहीं था उस टाइम पे भी, बट खाने में यस, खा ले बिरयानी, खा ले ये रोल,
छोले
खा ले
भटूरे.
कुछ भी खा ले. एंड मोर देन दैट स्मिता जी, व्हाट आई रियली थिंक द डिफरेंस वाज द टाइमिंग्स. पहले क्या था, खा तो हम आज के मुताबिक हेल्दी नहीं खा रहे थे, वो तो कंफर्म है, बट कभी भी खा रहे थे, विच इज़ सो डेट्रीमेंटल फॉर अ स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन.
Okay.
कि आपने ब्रेकफास्ट कर लिया 9 बजे, दोस्तों साथ बैठे हो, 9:40 हो रहा है, काजू पड़ा हुआ है. नाउ काजू इन इटसेल्फ प्रॉब्ली इज नॉट वेरी अनहेल्दी, बट यू फॉरगेट कि आपने 9 बजे खाना खाया. दोस्त क्या कर रहा है अपनी बॉडी को, 9:40 खा लिया, फिर आप बाहर निकले, किसी ने बोला चाय पी ले. चाय इन इटसेल्फ इज नॉट द वर्स्ट थिंग, बट चीनी वाला दूध वाला चाय आपने वो भी पी लिया. So for a normal person it's fine, but if you're fighting against the best in the country,
Yeah.
these margins matter. क्योंकि वो बंदा नहीं खा रहा है, पी रहा है चाय, वो बंदा 9 बजे के बाद जिम चला गया है, वो बंदा 9:45 को स्ट्रेचिंग कर रहा है. अच्छा, एक दिन में नहीं फ़र्क पता चलेगा. आपने एक दिन समोसा चाय पी लिया, उसने स्ट्रेचिंग कर लिया, कोई फ़र्क नहीं आएगा दोनों में. आपने 1 महीना किया और उसने 1 महीना ये किया, देयर विल बी अ डिफरेंस.
Yeah.
आपने 1 साल किया, उसने 1 साल किया, यू कांट टच हिम देन, no matter who you are.
I just want to ask you one more thing. Have you ever thought that you were not good enough to play in foreign football leagues? Because I still have that quote that you shared, you know, because you were told by a foreign coach that you are not good enough, get lost to team B. And you said he was right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever thought, like, in the conditioning and in the fitness level as far as Indian players are concerned and players in foreign world are concerned, like, how different are they?
दोस्त नॉट द इंडियन टीम, बट एट दैट टाइम मेरे को ऐसा लगा, क्योंकि मैं वहाँ गया, आई हैड साइंड फॉर स्पोर्टिंग लिस्बन, आई ट्रेन विद द ए टीम फॉर लाइक वीक. उसके पहले मेरी ट्रेनिंग, मेरा लेवल, मेरा स्टैंडर्ड आई लीग का स्टैंडर्ड था जो मैं यहाँ खेल रहा था. सडनली मैं यहाँ से जब वहाँ गया, एंड स्पोर्टिंग लिस्बन एट द टाइम एंड इवन नाउ इज़ वन ऑफ द बेस्ट क्लब्स इन यूरोप एंड इन द वर्ल्ड, द जंप वॉज टू हाई फॉर मी. आसान शब्दों में समझाने के लिए, मैं क्लास 3 में था और सडनली क्लास 10 में चला गया. और मुझे टीचर ने बोला कि दोस्त, you don't know, you have no idea what trigonometry is, जाके पढ़ के आओ. You know, I was just reading normal maths and then I had to go and study Pythagoras theorem, so I couldn't understand it. And then I was, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि जो भी यहाँ का इंडिया का बच्चा वो नहीं कर पाएगा, but then the step has to be taken really early. So if let's suppose if I was in Sporting Lisbon when I was 17, I went there when I was 25. 17 में नहीं समझ में आता, 18 में नहीं समझ में आता, 19 में, 20 में पकड़ लेता. So I think it's one of those things where the step was too high for me, and slowly the gap is going to be bridged. Slowly, because our league is getting better. It'll take time. And slowly after 20 years, when you meet the next whoever is going to sit here, and when you ask him or her, they will tell you no, it wasn't that difficult. But it's going to take time. जो लोग, जो स्पोर्टिंग लिस्बन एकेडमी के बच्चे जो 12 साल 13 साल सीख रहे थे, आई लर्नड व्हेन आई वाज 24. सो दैट डिफरेंस बिकम्स एक्सपोनेंशियल. सेम एग्जांपल ना, अगर आप एक दिन समोसे खाओगे तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, बट साल भर साल कोई कुछ डिफरेंट सीख रहा है, डिफरेंट कर रहा है, द डिफरेंट बिकम्स एक्सपोनेंशियल एट द एंड ऑफ द डे.
और उस टाइम अगर आपको बेंच कर देते हैं, या
I was in the bench.
Yeah, they benched you, and then in one case you were told that not good enough for team A.
Yeah.
Play team B.
And it was, you know what, it was so bad for me because when I was back in the country, I was really someone.
Number one. And
So
he was.
I didn't want to say number one, but I was someone. So it's so difficult to digest. Now, जब वो हो रहा था, जब मैं घर वापस आया लिस्बन में अपने अपार्टमेंट में, you alone. There's no family. There's no one who can say it's okay. हो जाएगा. So it was so difficult. And I'm not trying to give any excuses, but it matters. It matters when tough time comes, and it was really tough. You need your support system, people around you. And the sad part was I couldn't even call back home and tell them that this is what is happening because there was so much expectations. Whoever I spoke, we are so happy, you know, you're doing really good for the country. How do I tell them that I'm not? I'm suffering here. It is difficult. I'm not in the main team. I have to go to the B team, and it's difficult. But then because it's sports, it teaches you, go on. Okay, you're feeling bad. That's fine. That's one day. Tomorrow, get up, go at it again.
How did you get that? How did you get that
Because
strength?
there's no choice. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You're going to
Fear of failure it stops you. What is it that?
after a point, it differs from person to person. After a point, कितना रो लोगे आप? चलो रो लिया, अपने बारे में खराब फील कर लिया, ये मेरे साथ ही क्यों हो रहा है, मेरी किस्मत खराब है, मैं कब तक करोगे मैं हम सब करते हैं, हम इंसान हैं कि मेरी गलती नहीं, उसकी गलती है, पता नहीं क्यों हो रहा है, या कोच को ब्लेम कर दिया, या इसको ब्लेम कर दिया, या भगवान को ब्लेम, किसी को भी तो ब्लेम कर ही दिया, पर उस सब के बाद तो थक जाओगे ना कि भाई अब खुद ही ने कुछ करना है, एंड खुद के करने के बाद भी शायद सक्सेस ना मिले, बट लेटर ऑन यू विल नॉट रिग्रेट कि भाई मैंने अपना बेस्ट नहीं दिया, क्योंकि आप वट एवर यू डू एट द टाइम, सक्सेस इज नॉट गारंटीड, मोर सो इन स्पोर्ट्स, द मार्जिन आर सो लो. So when you are going to give your best even at adversities, the one thing is guaranteed, you will not have regrets. क्योंकि आने वाले 10 साल में आप जहाँ पहुँचना चाहते हो वहाँ पहुँचो या ना पहुँचो, ये गारंटीड नहीं है, पर आपको एटलीस्ट ये दुख नहीं होगा कि मैंने अपना बेस्ट नहीं दिया. बिकॉज इफ द अपॉर्चुनिटी डज कम, यू वोंट बी रेडी. By whining and by cribbing and by blaming everyone, which you can, which we do, which it's a human nature.
It's indulgence. though.
It's human. But कब तक करोगे? That depends on an individual.
So what do you do to cope with it?
After a point, I said enough. I cribbed. I blamed the whole world. But after a point of time, and because sports, every day you got to go and train, so आपको रोने का टाइम कम हो जाता है.
तो सुबह उठना ही है.
क्या वो लग्जरी नहीं है कि आपको पे एक महीना सबाटिकल ले जाता हूँ, रोऊंगा आराम से. ऐसा नहीं है कि स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन रोते नहीं है, दुखी नहीं होते हैं, बट कल ट्रेनिंग है, कल फिर ट्रेनिंग में मार पड़ना है, फिर भागना है कुत्ते की तरह, इन अ नाइस वे आई एम सेइंग. सो you get less time to, which on the hindsight, and it's a very individual feeling, good that I'm in this sports, in this career, good that I get less time to crib and cry and feel sad about myself or my conditions. Good, ठीक है, जो हुआ हो गया, रो लिया, जो करना है कर लिया, कल फिर ट्रेनिंग है, ट्रेनिंग was outstanding, great, don't feel outstanding, be humble, कल फिर गाली खाएगा, कल आया, अरे हाँ फिर गाली खाया यार, अगेन चल आगे, लोगों ने बहुत तारीफ की, गुड, सर नीचे रख, कल फिर गाली खाएगा, हाँ यार फिर गाली खाया. So because I've played 24 years, I've been pampered and abused almost every other day. So I know now, this is it. This is what football is, this is what life is. Not every day is going to be good.
निकल जाएगा ये भी पल.
So give your best. वो मेरे हाथ में.
पर वो अगला दिन जब you've had some kind of a failure or some kind of a setback, और किसी ने या कुछ कह दिया फील्ड पे, next day does it impact on your game? Does it impact on your training?
It impacts the day before. The other day I'll tell you why it doesn't impact that much. Because physically, your heart rate is 150. So I'll give you a small example, आप समझ जाओगे, इनको समझ में आएगा. So if I ask him to feel any feeling, good or bad, let's suppose good feeling that he had a great time with his mom and dad, great dinner, that feeling he is thinking about, or a bad time where he flunked in school, for example. अगर उस टाइम पे मैं उनको बोलूँगा ना कि आपने ऊपर से नीचे तक सीढ़ी 2 मिनट में आना तेज भाग कर, and if he goes and does that, then I ask him about the feeling, he will not be able to answer, because you know what he will do? You won't feel anything else. So you know, you've heard so many times in games where they say this man lost his father, this man had a tragic thing, but he still went and played. Actually, it helps, because when the whistle blows, you can't think. And I know it's not easy. I give you an extreme example so that you understand what I'm saying. It's a very extreme example. But a normal example, like if I ask you to go and run crazy for 3 minutes, you can't think any other thing. You can't feel. You just, you're just thinking what's happening now. When you're sweating and when your heart is like this, you can't think कि अरे हाँ वो GST मैंने पे किया, इनकम टैक्स भरना है, वो घर लिया कि you can't think. फिर जब आप आ जाओगे मैच के बाद, ठंडे हो जाओगे, आइस बात कर लिया, फिर घरेलू प्रॉब्लम्स आएंगे आपके पास कि हाँ ये नहीं हुआ, वो नहीं हुआ, ये करना है, वो करना है, बट गेम में नहीं आएगा. So that's the beauty of it. So whenever, no matter how sad or happy we are, when we train, it's just training. It's so high paced, you can't think.
तो जब, let me come back to that 2002 which you were talking about when मोहन बगान के साथ, when you were playing with them, was that experience and life-altering experience when you were with Mohan Bagan? And did you get that high subsequently when you played for other clubs?
Yes, but at that time I faced more lows. But I said when I signed Mohan Bagan, I thought, wow, I am the best. I'm 17. My first salary is bigger than my father's. It's a big thing. It's a big thing for a boy.
Yeah, it is.
It is. So I was like, this is it. I've made it. But then when to wear that jersey and to go and perform, to get abused. You know, you never realize how you feel when you get abused. Because when you're young and you're in school, the max you have seen is दो दोस्तों
Coach डांटेगा या
दो दोस्तों में लड़ाई होगी, राजपाल सर ने कुछ बोल दिया, टीचर ने बोल दिया, not good enough. To go in just 6 months and get abused on your face by thousands of people getting spat on you, it's not easy when you're 17. You know, कि आपको ऊपर से थूक मिल रहा है, गालियाँ मिल रही है, choices of the abuses on your face. I still remember I was shivering one day. I think after 3 months, my father came and I told my father, Dad, this is becoming difficult. And I cried. And my father was he was an experienced man. He said, calm down. I know what you're feeling. Relax. We'll talk about tomorrow. So the next day happened and I was calm, of course. And he said, you really don't want to do it anymore? I said, no, Dad. Just forget what happened yesterday.
Oh.
It was just one of the emotions. Because it wasn't easy. So I think the first 3 years in Mohan Bagan taught me more as to what kind of human being I was than it taught me as what I was as a player.
But there's something to playing in Calcutta, right? Which
At that time, it was crazy. You can't walk outside. And that time I was no one. But still, if you lose a game, they know you.
Somehow they know.
Smitaji, it's not easy. One game, and again, I love Mohan Bagan. It is the crown of our country in football. At one game, we lost at home or drew at home. So there's a Mohan Bagan tent, the old tent where we used to go and change and stuff. वो टेंट बज रहा है बाहर से, bam 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 पत्थर, and I was 17 and I was like, ये क्या हो रहा है? Like we are the topmost players. How are we not safe? Why can't we go out? For 1 hour we're sitting there, all the top players, me sitting there कि ये बंद होगा, और दाम 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 टेंट बज रहा पूरा. I was petrified.
what is the psyche? Tell me, do you players, like we all get worked up when we see, but what is the psyche of Bengal ka crowd is different from, like even cricket में होता है ना, Chennai crowd is this sedate, they will clap and bus.
नहीं ये
But ये पागलपन is there in Delhi crowd, it's there in Bengal crowd, it's
Kerala
not
too.
in Kerala,
Kerala people
Goa.
are crazy.
Yeah, but I think one place where you are mistaken is ये ताली वाले crowd तो कहीं नहीं है फुटबॉल में.
हाँ,
फुटबॉल में
that's true.
ऐसे वाले नहीं है. कितने लेवल की गाली और पागलपन है उसमें डिफरेंस है.
हाँ.
Why we speak about Mohan Bagan Bengal is generations से वो लोग fans हैं. So let's take an example of BFC fans, Bangalore FC. We are 12 years old. So the fans, the best of the fans are 12 years old. The memory of supporting the club is 12 years. When we talk about Mohan Bagan East Bengal, दादा परदादा उस क्लब के लिए लड़ के मर के सपोर्ट करते हुए आए हैं. घर पे नॉर्मल बात नहीं होती है. When there's a big game of East Bengal Mohan Bagan, एक हफ्ते पहले, if not more, एक हफ्ते बाद यही बात होगी. आप ऑफिस नहीं जाओगे अगर आप हार गए तो. He's a East Bengal fan, I'm a Mohan Bagan fan. If they batter us in the game, I might not be able to go to office. वो छोड़ेगा नहीं मेरे को. और ये जनरेशन से चलता हुआ आ रहा है. So that is why it means a little bit more to them. So, and hence we're talking so much about Mohan Bagan East Bengal fans because it's not this generation. We're talking about 100 years. 100 years का पूरा ताम झाम लेकर वो उतरते हैं.
हाँ.
So it means more to them.
And उसपे they're saying that, you know, actually families are also divided
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
कि अगर तुम्हारा loyalty
Yeah.
is towards
Yeah.
You don't speak to people.
You don't
It's-
speak. You don't speak. And it's unbelievable. There are some extreme cases. Mom and dad alag alag.
Mom and dad too.
Yeah, husband wife alag alag. It's extreme.
हाँ. और आपके यहाँ कैसे था? Like, I mean, since you married your coach's daughter.
Yeah, but the marriage happened really after that. मैं already खेल चुका था उस time पे. I was already, so my father-in-law is a Mohan Bagan guy. It's just like his blood is Mohan Bagan. My mother-in-law.
That worked for you? It was it
At that
helped
time,
you?
yes. But abhi, my mother-in-law, because we're talking about my wife's side, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, and my wife, they support whoever I play for.
Oh, that's
Yes,
nice.
Yes.
Huh.
But my father-in-law, I know. He supports me, likes me, but core he's Mohun Bagan.
Okay.
And my family, again, same. Wherever I go, whichever.
Where do you
club-
like playing? I mean, of course, you'll say Bangalore because you play. But audience-wise, what gets?
Oh, now Bangalore. I was really privileged that I played for East Bengal, Mohun Bagan both.
Huh.
I played for a club called JCT, which was in Punjab, which was
Yeah.
amazing.
Phagwada, no?
Yes,
JCT
the one of the
Phagwada.
best time as a
Huh.
footballer that I had
Huh.
was Phagwada because it was amazing. We weren't a huge team, but we were a very united team.
But for a long time, JCT Phagwada was, I think, I mean,
Yes.
my memory is
Yes.
80s.
They were
but
huge.
They were huge.
They were
And
huge.
they were the
Yeah.
only football club I
At this side, in the
And
north
they
side.
used to sponsor.
Yeah, JCT used to
events,
sponsor that. Yeah, yeah. So-
I think Sports Day in APS, one Sports Day was. I
Maybe,
think
but
they
I'm not
gave
sure.
jerseys or
Yeah.
something like that. My back.
Yeah, but that time was one of the most memorable and fun time for me as a player. I also played for Dempos and Churchill, who are Goan
Goa,
Giants, and I won the league with both the clubs, and it was amazing. The Goan life is the best for footballers.